Is not about where you shop. So if you have few options in your area, it is all about having a system in place. Let's talk about exactly how you can stretch $100 for groceries for your family. I'm gonna lay it all out here today. This is gonna be really short, really simple, really sweet. We are gonna talk about how you can stretch that $100 to its absolute maximum when it comes to food and groceries. If you love saving time and money on food, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get into it. First of all, I want to encourage you. It is not about where you shop. So if you have few options in your area, it is all about having a system in place, a simple one at that, not something that's going to create a whole bunch of extra time and mental panic for you. It is about having a simple system that you can bring to any grocery store, and we are going to be able to stretch that budget. Let's talk about the process and something you can actually apply and take action on today. Before you even think about going to the grocery store, I want you to have a plan. I want you to know exactly what you need. I want you to have a grocery list. I love to categorize my grocery list. My categories are vegetables, fruit, spices, dairy, meat, and misc. It's so helpful to reduce stress when you actually go to the grocery store and you have to pick things out that you need. Here's the process that I go through when I am taking time to create a plan. First, I take inventory of the main proteins in my house. I don't go through everything when it comes to creating the plan. I just look, do I have any meats in the freezer? Do I have any big, main proteins that are gonna go bad that I need to use up? Once you figure out if you do have a store of any of those main proteins, I want you to build a plan around that. We're gonna focus on dinner time first. So let's say you're planning for the week and you found that you have some beef and some chicken. I want you to pick a beef recipe, a chicken recipe, and then a couple of other meals for the week that you're gonna go ahead and you're going to prep to stretch that budget. Once you do have that plan in set, you're gonna make a detailed grocery list, and now this is where we are gonna shop everything else in our kitchen. You're gonna shop your fridge, your freezer, your spices, and your pantry for items on that grocery list. Trust me, this is way better than having to take inventory of everything and then create a plan. If you look at those main proteins that cost you the most money in your freezer, in your fridge, make a plan from there, then create a grocery list and truly shop your kitchen, you're gonna save so much money, and it's gonna be a really low mental energy process instead of feeling the pressure to take all this inventory and figure out recipes that fit with what you have. Just this habit alone, planning and shopping your home, is going to save you a ton of money and have major impact on your grocery spend. I want you to stick to whole ingredients, nothing that's been pre-put together for you. You can stretch these whole, cheaper ingredients across multiple meals. Potatoes and rice are two of my favorite items to do that with. Nothing goes to waste here. We are skipping convenience items. When you walk in that produce section and you see the pre-cut fruit and vegetables, run away. The exception being is pre-cut fruit and vegetables in the frozen area. That is not overly expensive and can majorly help on time if you are more of a time is money person and you don't have the time to spend on prepping. So skip, for the most part, 95% of any of those pre-prepared, pre-cut produce items. I want you to buy based on price per unit instead of the total cost. So when you go to the grocery store, pay attention to that little tag under every single item. Look at how much something costs per unit, per ounce, per gram. Compare it with other ones in that area so that you're not just looking at $3 versus $5. You're looking at how much the item actually costs in the long run, and that's gonna help you save and lower your grocery bill. There are some things I want you to avoid. Wasting food and throwing leftovers away. Coupons and sales. Stick to the plan unless you intentionally plan in for some sale. And remember, if you don't need it, don't buy it. Okay, I wanna hear from you. What's your best tip when it comes to stretching your grocery budget? If you want a done for you meal plan, free resources, head down to the description. I've got a ton there ready for you to help you get started. If this was helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.